What's going on, guys? This is Rivers and Becky here. This is the first video I've ever done on this account. Just sitting outside enjoying a nice day. Rural Illinois. This is usually a feed crop field for corn, but they plant soy in between. It's just a gorgeous day. It's been like 40 degrees and raining here. Or at least threatening to rain for a long time. But anyways, today I'm reviewing the Acid Classics. They're small. Yeah, you can get them in I think it's a pack of 10 each. They're not very expensive. And I like them. I mean, they're good. I mean, it's not like a nice Robusto or anything like that. It's not some really dark, huge tobacco flavor that you can really just reminisce in and talk to your grandkids about 30 years later or anything like that. But they're good. I mean, they're nice little 10-minute cigars, if you will, and I enjoy them for that. I don't really like sitting outside and smoking for about an hour. I do sometimes, but not all the time. So let's get started with the review. Okay. Each one comes individually wrapped, little packages. It's pretty typical though. Tan color, a little bit bigger than the size of my middle finger, but I have huge hands, so I wouldn't really say that these are tiny. I mean, it's about as long as a Swisher, but thicker, and you can tell it's better made just because it doesn't really look as factory as a Swisher does, nor does it smell that way. Just overall smell and appeal. It smells really sweet. Not like molasses and honey sweet, but like a gummy bears or Coca-Cola kind of thing. Strong incense or candles. But yeah, I mean, it smells good. Just the taste on your tongue, it gives like a tingling sweetness, almost like you're sucking on a hard candy. And I could see myself getting sick if I have like more than one or two of these in a day or something like that. But I mean, for one, every now and again, it's not bad. And I'll just come out and say that I don't smoke every day by any means, nor is it any kind of pastime for me, even though I really do enjoy it. But I am going to get more into things like pipes. I got a pipe a while back, and I lent it to a friend, and that was the last I ever saw of it. He probably smoked weed out of it, but it was okay. It was a little pipe. It said made in Italy, and I know a lot of no-name brands do that, but it was pretty nice, except the fact that the only thing I could get my hands on is Super Value. I got like a 16-ounce bag of Super Value Cherry Cavendish, I think, and I actually did kind of enjoy it because it wasn't the whole taste of tobacco thing, because to be honest, it tasted like cherry cordial mixed with bleach. I was not a big fan of that. It was very, very chemical, and I really got like the chemical taste in my mouth. But it was the fact that I was smoking out of a pipe, and I really, really liked it. It was just the whole aura of smoking out of a pipe. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I actually have a pipe coming in that I will be using, or that I will be smoking, and that'll be what most of my videos are about, is pipe tobacco reviews, and I'll show you guys the pipe and everything, but just putting it out there. I do not really know what good tobacco, or good pipe tobacco is. I know it's not Super Value, trust me. It's not Super Value for sure. But I've done a lot of research about it, and I do live close-ish to Iwan and Rise, but it's still like an hour there and back, an hour there and an hour back, and it's kind of a pain in the ass if I wanted to go there. So, I don't know, maybe I'm asking for like a trade or something like that, or if anyone has a tin lying around of something that they consider to be moderately good, at least better than Super Value, if they could let me know and see what's up. But anyways, let's start with the actual smoking of this thing. Okay, I prefer to take the band off. I know it's the American way of doing that. In England, it's considered rude because it's like you don't want anyone to know what you're smoking, but I just don't like the feel of it on my mouth, and I just kind of gets in the way. So that's one thing I like about all the Drew Estate cigars, is that they have the name of the website and everything right on the back of the little... You know what? I just forgot what this thing was called. I guess I'll call it a label, but I know that's not it. I know it's a sin to like light a cigar with one of these, so I'm lighting a match with this and then lighting my cigar with the match. Kind of weird, but I don't want any slander, so. And no, I'm not clipping the end. It's small enough that I don't really feel like I have to. Well, the taste is pretty mild. Slightly spicy, but it's nothing to really like write home about or anything. Unfortunately, one of the things that like really dominates your mouth is the sweetness that they put on the wrapping, which is kind of nice, but in a way, I kind of feel like it's a way to hide the actual taste of the tobacco. It makes you kind of wonder. The smoke smells nice, though. I mean, it's not something that would offend someone when you're walking down the street. So I could see myself doing this outside of a restaurant or something like that, and people wouldn't be yelling and screaming. Holds ash kind of well for one of those little tiny cigars. But I'd say this is the perfect cigar for the day that I'm on right now. I don't want anything really hearty or robust, something nice and light. I'd say this is perfect. So acid crush, light taste, slightly spicy-ish. I would name off the kind of tobaccos that are in it, but I don't really want to say that it's a Virginia or a Burley and have it be completely frickin' wrong. Everyone would be like, oh, that's not it. So I'll just say what it tastes like, and it's light, it's a little bit spicy. The smoke smells mildly pleasant. except it has kind of a hint of cigarette. But I'd still say that the one thing that totally dominates this thing is the sweetness from the wrapping. Yeah, it holds ash pretty well though, and perfect cigar for the day. 1 out of 10 rating. Out of all the things I've tried, I've had some pretty nice things, just out of sheer dumb luck. When it comes to cigars, I'd say I'd probably give this like a 6 out of 10. Because it's not amazing, but it's not just totally average. It's probably like 5.5, 6, something like that. So there you go. Well, yeah. That's the river's end. Ah, you like the pun? Yeah, I'll be posting more reviews later, or not later in the day, but sometime I'll get around to it. But yeah, Acid Crush Classics. I know they also make a different Crush Classic that has the gold band, but I do have those, so I'll do a review on those in a little. But yeah. I'd give them a try. It's not like something you should have every day, but if you've never had it before, I'd try it. Not really a kind of thing that those really, really dedicated Robusto cigar lovers would be into, but I like it, so maybe give it a try. And that's all I got. I'm just going to sit around and finish this cigar, because I don't really think it's going to develop anymore as I get through, as a lot of really expensive ones do. If it does, I guess I'll post something on the end of this. But yeah, let me know about that pipe tobacco, because I have my pipe coming in the mail. So I'll leave you with this beautiful view of a soybean crop.